honey. How are you?
I am doing good, Mom. How are you? Everything okay at home?
Yeah, everything is good at home. Just missing you here.
Yeah, I miss you too. I promise I'll visit once I'm done with some of my classes.
How are the classes going? Are you keeping up?
Yeah, I'm trying. First year is the most work, so I had to pick up a bunch of extra classes.
Baby, I hope you're not overworking yourself. You need rest too.
Mom, don't worry about me. Everyone here is running on 3 hours of sleep and lots of coffee. LOL.
It's my job to worry about you. And don't drink too much coffee. It's bad for you.
You're such a mom.
Ha ha. Very funny. Anyway, what else is going on?
Nothing else is going on. Just classes.
No girlfriend?
I don't have time for a girlfriend. Ask again next year. LOL.
Noted. So, about that visit. When can I expect you to come back to your poor old mother?
Well, I am coming back next week for Dad's death anniversary, so I will see you then.
Oh, you don't have to come for that. I will be fine.
No way am I leaving you alone. How long has it been, Mom?
11 years this year.
Wow. It's been a long time, huh?
Yeah?
Mom, can I ask you a question?
Sure, honey. Anything.
Why don't you date someone?
What? No, I am fine. I don't want to date anyone.
I have never seen you date anyone since Dad died. How come?
I didn't feel the need to date anyone. I devoted my life to you. You were the most important person. You still are.
Well, Mom, I am an adult now. I think you can live for yourself now.
Honey, where is this coming from?
I don't know. I just thought maybe you sacrificed your happiness to take care of me after Dad died.
I did no such thing. Taking care of you made me happy. I didn't sacrifice anything. I was happy my whole life. I still am.
And why don't you date now? Is it because of Dad?
No, baby. I have grieved your dad, and I have moved on. But I am content in my life without any man.
I am the exception, though, right? LOL.
Right. You are the only man I want in my life.
We forget about Grandpa. He is also a man in your life.
Yeah, but he is a little annoying, so I tend to forget about him sometimes. LOL.
Wow, I'm telling Grandpa you said that. LOL.
Don't you dare rat me out.
Fine, I won't. Just because I love you the most in the world.
Aw, honey. I love you the most too.
Okay, that's enough sappy shit for today. I'm going to go do my assignments now.
Hey, language. Okay, go do your work. Don't stay up too late. And keep texting me.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I go now?
Yeah, sorry. I'll let you get back to work. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Mom. I will see you next week. After talking to my mom, I busied myself in my college work. But my mind kept drifting towards my dad. I barely remember him. 11 years is a long time. I remember when he didn't come back home from work and my mom was worried sick. She called the police crying. I had no idea what was going on. Why was Mom crying? Then after a week, Mom told me that Dad had died. Well, technically, he is still missing, but after a week of searching, the cops ruled him as dead. There was never a body or anything. He just vanished into thin air. Maybe he ran away. Maybe he actually is dead, like the cops said. I don't think we had much of a relationship before he died because I don't remember missing him or anything. But I am always there for my mom on his death anniversary. And that's what I am going to do this year as well. A week later. Hey, Grandpa, you free to talk?
To you, always.
Aw, you big old softy.
Yeah. What do you want about?
I'm driving home tomorrow. Will I see you at Mom's place?
Why? What's tomorrow?
Dad's death anniversary. 11 years, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah. I forget about that. Sure, I will come to Natalie's house with your grandmother.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, what's on your mind?
Do you remember him?
Remember who?
My dad.
Oh, yeah, I do. Why? You don't remember your dad?
Not much. I mean, I was so little when he died. But I don't even remember much about him from before.
Maybe that's good.
Why is that good? Will you tell me something about him?
Never liked him much.
What? Why?
He is sort of strange. But Natalie married him, so I had to keep my peace with him.
So, you didn't like him for Mom?
Nah, your mom deserved way better than him.
Why do you say that?
It's in the past now, sweetheart. Forget about it. I have. I will see you tomorrow at your mom's house. Your grandma is very excited to see you.
Okay. I guess. I will see you tomorrow. That was a strange conversation I had with my grandpa. I never knew he didn't approve of Dad for Mom. Why didn't he like Dad? And why was no one willing to talk about him with me? I'm the only one who doesn't remember much about him, but I think I deserve to know about my own dad. Our house didn't even have much of his stuff. My mom got rid of it. All we really have are some photographs. I have to find out about my dad. I have a right to know about him, even if none of my family members are willing to tell me. The next day.
Hey, where are you?
I'm on my way. Couple more hours.
Are you driving and texting?
No, Mom, relax. I stopped for some coffee. I am still in a cafe. I will be back on the road in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay then. I will see you in a couple hours. Grandma and Grandpa are already here.
Okay, I'm coming. See you. After finishing my coffee, I climbed back into my car and drove for 2 hours straight without stopping. I reached my mom's house before lunch. I greeted my grandparents, who were ecstatic to see me. Then I helped my mom with lunch, and we all sat in the backyard while eating and talking. I tried to start a conversation about Dad many times, since it is his death anniversary, but I always got some vague answers. My grandpa and mom always changed the subject whenever I brought up Dad. It was a little odd. I mean, I haven't asked much about him in the past because I was ashamed that I didn't know about my own father. But I decided to get to know him now, and it seems like my family doesn't want me to get to know him. Are they trying to keep something from me? I tried to ignore it all day, but I couldn't take any more of their vague explanations about Dad. So, before dinner, I decided to look around the house. I wanted to find anything that would lead me to know more about my dad. There wasn't much. I looked through the garage, the spare room, our storeroom, but I didn't find anything worth keeping. Just when I was ready to give up, I decided to check my mom's room as well. I know I wouldn't find anything in there, but what's the harm in looking? I checked all in her drawers and cabinets. I couldn't find anything about my dad. I gave up and walked over to the bookshelf to borrow some books to take back to the university. But when I picked up a book, it moved. I was taken aback. I had never seen it move without any effect. I mean, I didn't even push it, and it moved on its own. It piqued my interest, and I moved it further. When it was all the way to the side, I saw a door behind it. I had never seen that door. I had lived in that house for 17 years, and I had never once seen that door. I opened it out of curiosity, and what I found in there was terrifying. I ran out and put the bookshelf where it was before. I ran downstairs and made an excuse to my mom and left before dinner. I had a lot to process. 2 days later. Grandpa, I have to tell you something.
Hey, what's up? Why did you leave before dinner the other day?
I have to tell you something. I don't know what to do about it.
Go ahead, sweetheart. What is it?
I saw something when I was in Mom's house.
What?
Grandpa, is Mom okay? Like, mentally?
What? Of course she is okay. What are you saying?
I don't want to go to the police. I love Mom. Grandpa, I can't let anything happen to her.
Nothing will happen to her. Honey, why are you saying this? What did you see?
Do you know Mom's house has a secret door to an attic? There's an attic in my house, and I never knew about it.
Oh, you found it.
You know about it?
Yes.
Do you know what's inside it?
Yes.
Grandpa?
Listen to me, Shane.
I am not listening to anything you have to say. There's a goddamn skeleton in my mother's attic, and you want me to listen to you?
Just hear me out first.
It's Dad, isn't it?
Yes, it's your dad.
What kind of a monster are you guys? How can you be so casual about it? Mom killed him, didn't she? And you're protecting her.
We're not the ones who are monsters. He was a monster, and I am glad he is dead.
What?
I'm going to tell you a little story about your dad. Your mom always forbade me to tell you anything about him, but I think you're old enough now. I think you should know.
Tell me what?
Your dad was a horrible human being. When Natalie brought him home, I knew he wasn't right for her, but I didn't say anything because she was in love, and I would do anything to make her happy. And she was happy, for all of 2 months after they got married. After that, he started drinking. A lot. He was an alcoholic, He would come back every day, drowned in booze, and talk to your mother as if she were his servant. She confided in me, and I told her I would talk to him, but she didn't want me getting involved in her marriage. I stayed away until she came home one day with a nasty bruise under her eye. Your dad punched her while he was drunk out of his mind. I confronted him about it, threatened to go to the police, but he apologized to your mother and she accepted it. It went on like this for 1 whole year, but your mom stopped telling your grandma and me about how horrible he was. But we could see the scars of her injuries when she came over. He got his act together when he found out that Natalie was pregnant with you, but it was short-lived. After you were born, he started to threaten your life to your mother. He was mad that she was giving her attention to her baby and not him. Natalie tried to keep you away from him as much as possible, and that's why you don't remember him much.
Oh my God! I had no idea. Mom had to endure so much.
Of course. She did it to protect you.
How did he die?
When you were 6, he threatened to kill you in front of your mom's eyes because you were making too much noise while playing. He grabbed you by the neck and pinned you against a wall. And that's when your mother decided she had had enough. She picked up a metal candlestick and threw it at him. It went through his eye and he died on the spot. She called me after that and I hid his body in the attic. That attic is hidden in the structure of the house. It has been built in such a way that you can't see it from the outside of the house. It's like nothing's there. It was the perfect place to hide him so the cops wouldn't take Natalie away.
Grandpa, I don't know what to say. Mom suffered so much because of me. I had no idea she protected me my whole life.
Sweetheart, she didn't suffer because of you. You gave her a reason to live after everything. I just wanted you to know that your mother is the bravest person you'll ever meet. And as for your dad, he got what he deserved.